second patient represents a patient with a minimal facial weakness on the right side. This patient falls in grade 2/6. You will note that she has good eyebrow movement and is able to wrinkle her forehead. On a closure of her eyes with minimal movement, she is able to close both eyes, but the right eye is slightly weak, and you'll notice that there is a slight asymmetry. In this case, there is also slight synkinesis. We feel that a very slight synkinesis is not unusual, even though the facial return has been quite good. You will notice at times when she smiles or when she tries to close her eyes forcibly that you will see a slight movement of other divisions of the facial nerve. The next patient has a more noticeable deformity. Now, this patient falls into grade 3/6. She is able to get some movement of her eyebrows when she wrinkles her forehead. With minimal effort, she is able to almost close her right eye. With maximal effort, she gets good eye closure, but you will notice that there's a moderate degree of synkinesis. With this maximal effort of closing her eye, the right corner of her mouth also moves. She gets a fair degree of movement when she wrinkles her nose, and she has a fair movement of her lips. You'll notice that there is a fair degree of mass action in this patient, but this patient falls into grade 3 because she still has some forehead movement. Now, when a patient lacks all forehead movement, such as this gentleman, who's not able to raise his left eyebrow at all, then they fall in grade 4/6. Grade 4 represents a patient who has had complete degeneration of the facial nerve and therefore has a rather marked degree of disfiguring facial weakness following recovery. You will notice that with maximal effort he was able to completely close his eye on the right side. You'll notice that even at rest his face pulls over to the left side, indicating that there has been some facial nerve spasm.